everyone. This tutorial is going to teach you today how to be part of a virtual choir by recording your voice, singing along with some accompaniment, and then sending the audio file of your voice singing away for someone else to stack together with other people singing so that all of you can be singing together at once at a later time after it's all been crunched together in the software. All this is going to teach you to do is all you need to know how to do, which is how to record your voice with the free Audacity software. So, what you're going to need to be able to pull this off is a Mac or PC computer, a pair of headphones of some kind, and a microphone, either in your computer or one that may be attached as part of your headphones. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to set up the software, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to download the Audacity free recording software, install it on your computer, open it, and set up the microphone and headphone inputs. So let's start with downloading the free software. Here we are in Google. I'm going to type in up here, Audacity download. Here it comes up as some of the first ones. Go to download. And after they take 5 seconds to check the browser, that's just making sure you're not going to inundate their system. You'll come to this page, and what I want you to do is skip these things for a minute. It's easier this way, fewer steps. Scroll down to here. Okay? So this is the top of the page. We're going to scroll down to the words that say Download Audacity, and this first button here. Click there. And this page, this is always an ad. Don't believe this ad. So this opens, skip right on past it, and here you can't miss it. Windows installer, Mac installer. These files are safe. You're going to just go ahead and click on whichever one that you want. If you have a Windows computer here, if you have a Mac computer here, and what will happen when you click it is it will download here at the bottom of the screen. You can see in the Chrome browser it is downloading. And once it's all set downloading, we're going to open it in your downloads folder and double click it. So here we're opening up my downloads folder. Here's the file that we just downloaded. You're going to double click that. If you had a Mac, it'll be one that says DMG. You'll double click that, follow what comes up on the screen, and that will install this free, great software on your computer. Now, once you've done that, you will you've downloaded it and installed it. You're going to open the software, and it's going to look like this here that you see on the left. And what we're going to do now is set up the microphone and headphone. So here we are with the software as you've opened it, and it's this row right here that we're concerned with. What we're going to do is, this is the microphone setting right here, and this is the output sound setting here. You want to set the microphone to be your microphone, so click it. I have an external microphone called a Yeti. I think it's a Blue Yeti, and so I've chosen that. If you have a different microphone, you will choose that here, including the built-in one that's in your computer. You can choose whichever one you want to do, that you're going to use. Skip here, we do want that to be stereo. Here's the output. This is very important. You're going to pick your headphones. So wherever your headphones are here, you're going to go ahead and choose those. Now my headphones are attached to the microphone because this external microphone has a headphone port. So this could be confusing to you, but just listen to what I'm saying. Choose your headphones here, whatever they are, and you'll be able to now hear the sound in your headphones while the recording of your voice, it's only the voice that will come through the mic. So here we are now. We need to get the music for this week so we have what we're going to sing along with. So you're going to open your email, find the message about the virtual choir. In that message, download the accompaniment file and the hymn text to sing along, and you may even want to print the hymn text so that you can sing along with it in your hand. So open your email first. That's what I've got right here. You can see that this has 3 audio recordings. That's how my email is showing them. And it also has the text of the hymns here below. So do whatever you need to do to download these. You might need to right-click them and say, save somewhere. My email has a button here that will say, download, save all. So I'm going to just click that. But do what you need to do to record, to save these things on your computer. I'm going to click save, and boom, there they are. So I've opened my email. I found the message about the virtual choir, downloaded to my computer, and now if I wanted to, I could print the hymn text so I could sing along with it. Now it's time to record ourselves singing. So we're going to go back to Audacity here on the left. We're going to open the Audacity accompaniment file in Audacity. Now this is what I just saved. So let's start with hymn 511 here. So here in Audacity, and let me zoom in again up to the top. Audacity under File, Open. And then I'm going to open in Downloads, hymn 511. This is where I've just downloaded it. Open it, and here you can see the waveform is going to show up right here of the hymn. So zooming back out for a second, here's where we want to create a new track, a track below this just of you and your voice, so they don't get mixed up. This one will just be the audio of the accompaniment. This one will be your voice. To do that, we're going to go up here at the top again in Audacity to Tracks. Can you see that? Tracks, Add New, Stereo Track. And here it is below it. So again, Tracks, Add New, Stereo Track, and here it is. So we've done this. Click Tracks at the top of the window, then New Stereo Track. Now it's time for me to put on my headphones. I'm doing it. You can't see me, but I just did it. And press Record with the hymn text in hand to sing. This is the record button right here, the big red one. And for me, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit, and I'm going to sing straight from my computer. I'm not going to print that one today, but you can do what you want. So let's do this. Going to hit. Now see what that did? It did it earlier too. It's recording here at the end. We don't want that. So I'm going to hit stop. And I don't know why it's doing that, but it did it before too. I'm going to click this X to close that. Let's try it again. Tracks, Add New, Stereo Track. There it is. I have a feeling I might need to click over here just to tell it to start here. And I'm going to hit stop just so that it's ready to go. So, okay, I think it's at the beginning. I'm going to hit record. Look at that, started at the beginning. Now because I'm talking, this is me right here. And this is the waveform of my voice. Now this is telling us that it's also playing the sound, but you don't hear it because it's in my headphones. But watch this, I'm going to put my headphones on the microphone. Can you hear that? You might have heard it very quietly because it's headphones, but that's what's going on. I've got the sound in my ears. Here's where the hymn breaks and the first verse will start because this is the accompaniment. So I'm going to zoom out. I've got my hymn text ready, and here we go. Holy Spirit, ever living as the church's very life. Holy Spirit. Okay, that's enough. So let's pretend it was the end. I'm going to wait 5 seconds of silence and then push stop. Boom, there we go. And here we have, when finished singing, click stop and click solo on your recording. Notice over here on what I've just sung, there's this little button that says solo. That's going to make sure that when you export this, the accompaniment doesn't get played, but all we're going to hear is your voice singing. Because we're going to put this in later, but if we had this in everybody's recording, it would turn into mud. So we're going to click solo, and look at that, it grayed out that waveform. So all we have here is me singing. So now we've done it. We just opened the accompaniment file in Audacity. We clicked tracks and added a new stereo track, put on our headphones, pressed record, and sung along. And when we were finished, click stop and hit solo. Now here's 2 things to remember while you're recording. First of all, leave those 5 seconds of silence at the end. And secondly, if your audio waveform is too big, lower the recording volume in Audacity. Now here's what we mean by that. See how you can see the top and bottom of everything I was saying, but right here it was really loud and it's touching the top and bottom? Here again, then the organ, you can see it. You can see the top and bottom. This is about what you want it to look like. You want it to look so that everything that's being said is being included. Now, this is the microphone right here, and this is the recording volume. Now, if this recording volume is too high, then when you sing, you're going to get what you're doing here in the waveform clipped. Now get ready, I'm going to speak a little bit loud here for a second to try to get this clipped. So let's click record.
I am talking very loud.
You see that? It was talking so loud that the top and bottom of these things is touching the edges. That's bad for the recording. So we're going to take this and turn down the recording volume until it's at a decent shape where we can see the full top and bottom. Got that? It's kind of an advanced thing. If it's too much for you, don't worry about it, but it will help us make the choir sound as good as possible. If your audio waveform is too big, lower the recording volume in Audacity. Okay. Now we've got it all done. So having clicked solo here, and we've double checked that's all gray, here's what we're going to do to save it, to save and export your recording. Make sure you've clicked solo on your recording before you export. This is important. Then we're going to click File at the top and export as MP3. And our settings will be 320, KBS, name your file, pick a folder, and save. So let's do that right now, these three things. Here up at the top, in Audacity, I'm going to click File, Export, MP3. In the folder that comes, in the window that comes up, Downloads folder, I'm going to name it Phil Singing Hymn 511. Now here, type MP3 is what we want, and quality insane 320 kbps. Okay, so we've named it the right folder, MP3 insane. So now we're going to go to save. This could pop up. We're just going to say okay. And now you can see it's exporting the audio, and it's going to save it there in my downloads folder. That's what we just did right here. So now finally, just time to email that file back to us. And you probably know how to attach a file to an email. Open an email message, address it, make the subject something we know what it is, attach your recording, write a quick note, click send. As easy as that. So here we go. Here's a new email. We're going to send it to, in this case, we'll send it to Good News at St. James. Phil Singing 511. Here it is. And then I'm going to do whatever you need to do to attach the full file. Click Attach, Downloads. Here it is. Choose File. And having popped up, we're going to send it. And that's how you do it, my friends. 25 steps because we gave you every little one, but some of those go really fast, don't they? So let's just look at it again real quick from the top. You're going to download the Audacity free recording software by Googling Audacity download. Then you're going to double-click the file that downloads and install it. Open Audacity and make sure the microphone is set on your mic and make sure the headphones are set as the output. Then open your email and get the audio files and hymns for this week. Then you're going to record yourself singing by opening the accompaniment, clicking Tracks, Add New Stereo to add yourself here. Remember, now we're going to click here, right, to get it started at the beginning, and stop to hold it there. Then press Record with your headphones on with the text in hand. When you're finished, click Stop, and then click Solo. And having clicked Solo, now we're just going to click File, Export as MP3, get it through, and then attach that file to your email. I hope this is really helpful. Please feel free to reach out if there's anything we can do to make it clearer, and we're really looking forward to hearing your music. So don't let this daunt you. You're going to be able to do it, and the result will be glorious. Just to take you out, let me play for you just the beginning of something that we did last week for the hymns that just sounded so good. Here's the organ playing, and here is one person singing soprano, one person singing alto, one person singing bass, one person singing tenor. And if I put it at the beginning, it's going to follow. And this is what we're going to do with yours. Each of you, we're going to add your recording in here on top of our own accompaniment. And when it gets there, we're going to be able to hear each of the voices in turn. Now watch this. If we click solo, that's what you're sending us. You're sending us one file of just yourself singing. Here, let's listen to Jim.
I for thee, and hail him as
our matchless King through all eternity. And that's me. It sounds like we're just singing in the bathroom, doesn't it? The Lord of life. But each of us had on headphones and we recorded and sent them. And when we turn off the solo and put it together, isn't it beautiful? We'll go out with this.